Go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Ask Ashley Assist show. I am your host, Ashley Owens, on the ThisIsItTV network, where we're talking about practical tips and tactical takeaways in networking, and I get questions from the audience and things that bother me, essentially. So welcome to the weirdness. Today we're going to be talking about social media. How do you provide value through social media to network effectively? It's a way to be able to educate your audience, to prove that you're a subject matter expert in your field, but it also gives people a way to understand you as a person, your likes, your values, your mission, and your why. There's an article I read by Rich Brown. I found him on Twitter. He had this great article called How to Buy a Raffle Ticket in Your Underwear. Social media is like networking, only that you meet every day. If you've got this platform and you're using it to connect with people throughout the entire country and all through the internets, make sure that your message is clear. And even if it's not, kind of feel it out, see what everybody else is doing in your industry, and start using that as a platform. A really great tool to use is LinkedIn, especially with your networking. It's a thought leadership kind of platform. It allows you to share information that makes sense for your business, and it's a lot less pictures of food. So if you're going to be communicating well on LinkedIn, here are some great tips to be able to do that. Content is extremely important as you're building up your brand. But who are you when people Google you? How many times have you gone onto a website and tried to buy something and it was like 17,000 clicks to there, everywhere, all these places. Oh my God. Hi, excuse me. You wanna hang out? So when you're communicating effectively, when you're building content, the way to do that can be different for each social media platform, but now you have a platform to, shut up, Philly! But now you have a platform to do it, and you're talking to people every single day of the week. You know who's a brilliant person who does this, who nurtures their network online? Sarah Rosenberg from Power Match. She does an incredible job. She spends all day online doing as many connections as she can make and has introduction calls all day long. I do something similar, but I balance my time between on-site and online. A couple things part of this article that I thought were really important. You need to attend and be present and be intentional, online and offline. Be present. Don't just throw things up and let it go. Comment thoughtfully on somebody who even likes the post that you have. Comment thoughtfully on somebody who's asking more questions about it. Don't just leave it and then ghost. This isn't Tinder. So how often should you attend using social media to network? It is as much as you need. In order to plan your work and work your plan, allocate time to be able to do that. Because at the end of the day, if people are engaging, that's an opportunity to talk to them and to get to know them better. They may have an introduction that you didn't know that they had, not from looking at their profile. So as you're building up your network and trying to figure out the right people to follow, the right people to engage with, follow hashtags. It's a way to be able to find specific topics that people are talking about on each of these platforms. I follow things like networking, business, entrepreneur, women in business. As I go through and figure out how to start the conversation with somebody new, if someone hashtags that and it's an article, if someone hashtags that and it's a status update, I can follow up and follow through with a thoughtful comment on each of these things. You'd be surprised how many people I get a chance to learn about based off of those activities. Case in point, Rich Brown, found on Twitter. The best resource that I found recently that came out from Gary Vaynerchuk of VaynerMedia put out this incredible content slide deck that shows you how you can take one piece of content and spin it 67 different ways. So that article will be listed in the description. Recently with these videos, hello, excuse me, you're very loud. What bothers me? Unexpected circumstances. Maybe noise during filming of my episode. Maybe somebody is screwing up your calendar. Maybe somebody is saying you need to be here at this time and then all of a sudden you're 14 hours later and they're still not ready for you. When someone says they're gonna do something, they should do it. If you don't, you mess up my day, you screw up my timing, and then you've got stressed out Ashley, and stressed out Ashley is typically hungry and needs a drink. Thank you everybody for watching the Ask Ashley Assist show. Make sure you follow, fan, and like at Ashley Assist. Thank you very much to our sponsor, Sport Fresh and ViaClean, that provide a fantastic product to make sure that all of your products and all of your bags and all of your gym equipment stays fresh and clean. And we will see you next week. I'm gonna name him Bob.